on the ocean now, nothing but waves and they're spilling in. I wanna dry up, but you just keep on going, don't you? I don't even know how we got here. All my reasoning have disappeared. I wanna bury the hatchet and find the way back to our home, our home, our home. We don't have to drift inside this dome. I will not let us fade away. It's not a price I wanna pay, and it's not too late. No, we lost our purpose, chasing all that surplus. You were all that I need. I feel that we can break free. We can still go back there to a place with no cares. We can turn this ship around. We can turn this ship around all the way back home. Chasing all that we do not care. Chasing all that we don't have. Chasing all that we do not care. We do not all the way back home. Chasing all that we do not care. Chasing all that we don't have. Chasing all that we do not care. We do not. Yesterday we could be ourselves. Didn't have much, but nevertheless we were true to each other. But now we don't even bother. I remember you being hopeful, but the tall waves have worn us down, and slowly we are drowning. That's why you need to come with me, with me, with me. Turn around 180 degrees and cross the sea. I will not let us fade away. It's not a price I wanna pay, and it's not too late. No, we lost our purpose.
Welcome. What is going on? We're here for free live tarot readings. How's everybody doing? We got 2 weeks. We got 2 weeks before you see my cards. Before you see my card. That is really out of focus. Wow. Let's focus. Focus. There we go. Can we focus? That'd be great. There we go. That is nice, sharp focus there. How's everybody doing tonight? You making an oracle deck? Well, cool. Mona, hello. Wolf, how you doing, buddy? Bethany, Jeanette, Diane, Axel, Andy, and Valeria, and Janine. Is it Janine? Yeah. What is going on? It has been, I missed this morning stream because of, stuff. I got to do stuff. Sometimes I just got to do stuff. And like it or not, that's how the world works, I guess. What is going on? Jeanette with a Libra, reach out. My ex-boyfriend. Texas Built and Raina. What is going on? It's good to see all of you. How's everybody doing? It is Saturday. Weekend's half over. I got some painting done today. I did find the angel trick. The angel trick is here. I found it. And it's all ready to go. Kitty, what is going on? It's good to see everybody. It is good to see all of you. How are you doing? All right. Let's see. How's your painting coming along? It's okay. It's not very good right now. Mistakes were made, but anyway, so yeah, here's how it looks. So there's the current painting. So let's zoom in there. So here's the current painting, and the colors are a bit off, but I'm making some progress. On it, and it looks really good in person. So I need to make more progress. That's how things go. I just got to make that progress day after day. Well, now I'm out of focus again. Anyway, all right, what was the question? Older brother's birthday. Lady, welcome. How you doing? What was the other question? Let's see. Will the Libra reach out? There you go. Jeanette wants to know. The Libra, will the ex reach out? Are they going to make that call? Are they going to do that? Jeanette, will the ex reach out? Let's see about that. Is romantical indeed. That is from Oh, it's from a French artist from right before 1900, I think 1893. So anyway, yeah, I mean, looks really good. So I was like, I want to paint that and make it into a Oracle deck. So that's my next deck, is just stuff that I like to paint, I guess. So it's a bit of a challenge. It's a stretch goal. So if I get it, that's good. If I don't, then whatever. Again, it is a stretch goal. All right. The world is every reading seems to have the world today. I mean, that's okay. That's all right. We can do the world over and over and over. Sure, why not? So let's see about that. Yeah. Will the ex reach out or not? Knight of Cups says they still do have feelings. We still do have a bit of that romance, a bit of the feelings, a bit of that, the violin playing, to where you have the beautiful music and everybody's happy. They still have those feelings. So the Knight of Cups is definitely a Mr. Romance card. And it does point towards those feelings are still there. And, it's still important to them. It's going to be something where they want to still get back. They haven't forgotten about you. They do miss you sometimes. The Two of Pentacles says it's hard choice, though. They have somebody that they have now, or come back to you, or call you. I think they're sort of under pressure to, make up their mind a little bit on this and go back to you or not. Right now, it's not really leaning that direction. The choices are there, but the choices say that if we come back to you, it's going to heavily disrupt what I have right now. So how are you going to make that choice? Do I want to completely trash and have the tower moment at the place that I am now, the people that I know now, and all of that? Country, thank you for your donation. Let me know if you have a question. Appreciate you. How are you doing, Country? This is your first time on the stream. Welcome. I'm Tarot Oracle, and I read Oracle and Tarot, Okay, but yeah, it's going to sort of disrupt what they have now. It's going to be a problem. It's going to be difficult. Do I really want to trash what I have? No, not really. Not really. I mean, the choices card says, no, let's probably hang on to that. The world says, again, there's the open door to this. It's not closed. They still have the feelings. So if you're looking for something later, maybe, or if you're looking for something in the future, I think you may keep that door open. But as far as right now, that's just not going to be something that they want to do right now. I just want to trash everything and hop on back. They don't want to hop on back just yet. All right. I started to put this in my tower. Okay. Is coming in. All right. So let's see. Why Ryan is offering a light relationship with no commitment. Uh-oh, Country's got that casual thing going on. Country, did you get the friends with benefits offer? Is that what's going on? Let's see. Let's take out I'd like to know and just get Ryan. Okay, why Ryan is offering? Why don't they make some kind of a commitment? What is wrong with them? Let's go to the Tarot Tower to find that out. This is the Tarot Tower, by the way. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate that. This is a Tarot Tower. It holds 50 decks of cards. You can build it. You can build it for only $20. It's easy. It's made out of stuff from like Target or Walmart. I mean, go get you one of these Tarot Towers. I mean, just build it. It took me like an hour. It's easy, it's fun, and you can store up to 50 to 70 decks of cards in that monstrous things. I'm just saying. He told me, we are roommates, but I know he likes me. Oh, that is convenient. A roommate? That is convenient. I'm going to say now. If you have convenience versus not convenience, having somebody like right there and they're roommates, so you can kick them out if it goes bad, that is nice. I'm just saying that's a nice deal. That's not a bad deal. Unless he kicks you out or something, then it's probably not a good deal after that. All right, so let's check this out. By the way, we're doing the Playful Heart Tarot. We'll sneak that over so you can see it. So what are we doing here? The Six of Cups says they want a connection. They do want a connection. It's not like something where they just want friends with benefits. They want to just eliminate you or kick you out. They want to ignore you after you're done. So, after we're done, do they ignore you or not? So they really don't want to, right? The Six of Cups is about bringing two entities together, bringing two people together, very similar to the Two of Cups. So as far as that goes, the Six of Cups is going to be a good card to have as a first card. The Queen of Wands, though, yeah, it says they don't want something that's going to last forever. They don't want something that's serious. They don't want something that's going to be heavy. Right now, the Queen of Wands, the master of multitasking, getting things done, moving into that comfortable space where we're having a good time and everything is great. They just want something a bit more casual, where it's just not going to be, it's just not going to be a big thing, something serious. They just don't want that. So it seems that you want something more serious, but you got the Page of Pentacles. Let's start something that has a relationship. Let's find something that's good, that makes sense. Let's find something that's nice, right? The Page of Pentacles, you do want to get that out. The Ten of Wands just says, why? Why don't they want to get a relationship going? The Ten of Wands says, again, it's heavy and it's serious. When they see you, they don't want heavy and serious. They just don't want it. They don't want it. So if you're looking for why, it's because this is not something they want from you. So, you can put up with it. You can say, okay, cool, let's do the casual thing, or you can cut them off, whatever you need to do. But, entertainment purposes only, by the way. But the Ten of Wands says it's a burden. It's heavy. They're not a heavy type. So just not going to be something they want. They do want to maintain the connection with you, though. So I don't know. If you gave them an ultimatum or something, they would have they may have some issues there, but overall, if you're gonna put up with it, then we can do that too. All right, Janet. I'm not sure what that says, but why does that Sagittarius keep coming back like a bad penny? Isn't that what they said in the 50s? Keep coming back like a bad penny. I don't know. Does anybody do anything with pennies anymore? Apparently they do, because the mint is short on coins. I got a note that the mint is short on coins, and if you can donate coins, they'll give you 10% extra dollars. I'm like, well, okay. Sure, why not? I got like a big bag of coins that I've never really used. So I can do that. Get a little extra 10% there. We'll be all right. In the meantime, we can get the Encore Tarot. I thought about ordering another Ciro Marchetti deck. I did, but they're so expensive. Like a bad penny. I have all of these 1950 sayings stuck in my head. I don't know why. I do this to myself. Like one of those things where, like, my dad used to say all this garbage, and it just puts it in me. It's like, if you're a parent, don't instill these cliche sayings, even if it's modern, all right? Because in 50 years, in 40 years, it's not going to be modern, and they're going to be saying it and make fun of it. So, don't do that. Diane, what is going on? How are you doing? Curious One, what is up? Curious One likes the reading. Well, I'm glad you like the reading. It's good that one person in chat is enjoying themselves, and I'm glad. I'm very happy. All right, speaking of happy, all right, is it Jeanette? I don't know how to pronounce that. All right, anyway, why does the Sag keep coming up? They keep coming up. Well, the Ten of Coins. I think they're a good mate. For you. I think that, and I don't think you think that's true. I think you're sitting there like, no, that's not a good mate. This is not a good person for me at all. Maybe they were at one time, but now I need to boot them out. Now I need to block them, ghost them, whatever I need to do, get them out of my life. The Knight of Cups says you have a romantic thing with this person. You're going to keep seeing them. The Wheel of Fortune. What comes around goes around. The wheel is interesting because the Wheel of Fortune points to patterns that keep reoccurring, right? The Wheel of Fortune is like the mouse wheel. The mouse just keeps going around in circles in the wheel, so he keeps coming around to the same spot in the big wheel, right? So the Wheel of Fortune is very similar to that. That means a person is going to keep doing it. They're going to keep doing it. They're going to keep coming around. The Knight of Cups is Mr. Romance. They are a romantic. They are interested in something. Whether or not right now, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. It could be later. It could be tomorrow. It could be next week. It could be next year. They're going to keep coming around. You're not going to get rid of them. Again, why? The Empress says that this is a pretty good person for you to have in your life. Cami Vegas, thank you for your subscription. I appreciate that. So yeah, the 10 of Coins really points to a nice resulting ending or a nice long-term relationship. If you're so interested, if you're so interested, maybe you had one that failed. If you want to jump back in, it seems to could be something that could work. But yeah, they're a good match. The universe is going to keep bringing you together, like it or not. So there is that thing. There is that thing. So it could be a deep friendship. It could be a romance. It could be something. But the universe has given you the not so subtle hint that, maybe this person is all right after all. And that's all you really need in life is somebody that's all right. Is somebody that's all right at the end of the day. All right. Shortage of coins because of COVID-19. I don't know. Do pennies and dimes cure COVID-19 or something? Why is there a coin shortage? Can anybody explain this? Anybody? Why is there a coin shortage because of a pandemic? Anybody? Like, what are you going to do? Collect them? Like, if money goes bad, what are you going to throw coins and that's going to be your denomination? I don't know. Nobody really, Nobody has explained this yet. But yeah, COVID-19, there's a shortage of everything. Toilet paper and coins. So maybe people ran out of toilet paper and they're using the pennies. I guess if you taped a bunch of pennies together, maybe you could just use it. I don't know. Can I get a conception reading? They want to take money away. That is the reason. They're still inflating toilet paper at my grocery store. Well, that could be. That could be. Glossy, you followed me. Thank you for following me. You get to see all my art failures now. Congratulations. First time watching, I normally do the videos. Well, thank you. We got more videos coming. Hopefully tomorrow I'll get another video out. I'm starting the Sola Busca. So that's going to be fun. All right. Everybody wanted to see the angel trick. We'll do the angel trick. We'll do the angel trick. Now, this is the problem with magic. All right. So as you can see, in the back of every card, you have angels on bicycles. There's one here. There's one here. That's why it's called bicycle, by the way. There's one here and there's one. So every angel, they're constantly riding towards each other. Why? Because they love each other. They passionate and love each other. All right. So what I want you to do is I want you to just pick one of these cards. And since you're not here, I will choose this one for you. I will choose that one for you. Then I'll have you sign it. And since you're not here, Austin, thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. Since you're not here, I will pretend to sign it. So we pretend to sign it. All right. Now, here's where the cool stuff comes in. You got a reflection here. So I want you to look at the reflection after this goes away. I want you to look at the reflection. All right, you see the reflection? You see the reflection of the bicycle. You can see the bicycles moving towards each other, moving closer and closer towards each other. And as you move like that, one of the bicycles vanishes. one of the bicycles vanishes. Watch this. This is the cool part. Where did they go? I said they were constantly riding towards each other. And if you move the phone around, you can kind of see an optical illusion of the bicycles being together. But then you just move it away. And then you can actually see the bicycles literally are together. And it's actually printed on the card. If you were here, you could see it printed on the card. And there is the trick. So that's it. All right. You're not here. It's a close-up magic trick, and nobody's here, so that's kind of wasted of time. But anyway, back to focus, and let's get Austin's question going. Hazard pay. Hazard pay. Let's check that out. All right. So that's the angel trick. Everybody likes the angel trick. It's actually very popular in person, so... All right, let's see where are we going with this. We could use the Light Seers Tarot and figure that out. Bartman designed the Pee Wee Herman deck. That would be cool. The Pee Wee Herman deck would be cool, unless he's entertaining himself in the movie theater. That would not be the best card. That would not be the best card for the Paul Rubens or Pee Wee Herman deck, you know? You want to skip that one, where they're entertaining themselves in the movie theater. And then they get arrested. Blame COVID. I mean, you got to blame COVID for everything. If, you know, whatever it is, I think that you just blame COVID at this point. COVID and a hurricane. You've had a rough month, I gotta say. So we're gonna get hazard pay from work. Well, beautiful Jada, what a great name. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Let me know what your question is. So the Knight of Swords says that, no, I think you end up leaving. Entertainment purposes only, but the Knight of Swords, I actually think that you end up leaving. I think that you get another opportunity for something a bit different, a little bit different, another opportunity as far as work goes. Ace of Swords says we get a communication and we get excited about it. This is another opportunity. I think they're going to pay a little more. I think it's going to be a little more opportunity again. And it's going to be, you know, I guess less hazardous, I guess. It'll be a little bit better situation for you in the long term. You sort of see that, right? The Knight of Wands says you're already sort of 1 foot out the door, possibly. The Knight of Wands being very movement oriented. You're trying to sort of reserve yourself. You're not really wanting to leave right now. But if given the opportunity, if somebody opened a door for you, if somebody had something even better for you, something that would be cool, I think that you'd be willing to negotiate leaving and going somewhere else. I think that's where it's at. The Knight of Swords says that you definitely have a movement coming. And the Ace of Swords says you get a communication about this opportunity, about this movement. And the High Priestess reversed, right? Where are we at with the High Priestess? It says that ultimately it's an opportunity that you've heard about before, but it's coming back. So I sort of talk about this in my book a little bit, but the High Priestess, when it's reversed, it could be something that you've seen before, something that you've noticed before, and it didn't quite work out at the time, or it wasn't something that you wanted to take or could take at the time, but it sort of comes back. And maybe you've had hints about this and, you know, all of this stuff. But overall, I think that you have another opportunity. I don't think you got to worry about it. So as far as hazard pay, I don't see anything with coins. I don't see anything that would actually say, you know, yeah, let me get some extra pay, or there's more money coming in or something like that. I just see the actual exit, of sort of getting out of there. So yeah, you know, it just sort of says no hazard pay for you, but good news, you can get something different. All right. True, welcome. What is going on? True, when are you getting your package? Is that going to be Monday, I guess? Is that going to be Monday? Beautiful Jada. Should I get into criminal justice? Well, with all the defund the police, maybe now's not the right time. I don't know. Let's see. I think Seattle is actually going to do that. So that'll be interesting to see how that works out. All right. What is a good criminal justice deck? I don't have a crime deck. Maybe like a true crime deck or something like that. There's you one you need to make. There's you one you need to make is a true crime deck. They want you to come to work in the middle of tropical storm conditions. That sucks. That stinks. Yeah, true. You missed the magic trick. True. You got to come back. You got to come back and watch the video for the first part there. See the trick? Maybe I will mark it in YouTube as, you know, go here for the trick. So maybe there's that. Maybe there's that. Crystal, what is going on? How are you doing? All right. I mean, let's see about this. See if that's going to be a good career for you. Good thing. You know, obviously entertainment purposes only. This is just a tarot reading. Take it as you will. The Four of Swords says if you're going to do that, now's a good time. Again, entertainment purposes only. It's just a tarot reading. Four of Swords says if you're going to do it, if you're going to take that step, now's a good time to now's a good time to start thinking about it. Now's a good time to put in that research. Now's the time to definitely sort of get into that mode and figure out, okay, you know, what specialty do I want? What would I do? Because I think you're going to have the admittance or the classes be not as packed as they normally would be due to all of the defund the police stuff and all this other stuff. So, I mean, I think that you have opportunities here, which could be, you know, pretty good for you as far as getting in and maybe having more opportunities with that. The Ten of Pentacles says it would pay fairly well. Depends on what you need to do, right? It's one of the things where you need to choose wisely because it's like IT, for example. So IT, you can do 1,000 different things. You can do software development, you can do networking, you can do server support, you can do database administration. I'm just saying IT is unlimited. It's the same thing with criminal justice. You could have, you know, being an actual police officer. You could work for the FBI. You could do computer stuff to where you find hackers or what, right? So there's all sorts of unique opportunities. The Ten of Pentacles says, pick the one that's going to pay well and that's, you know, sort of guaranteed to hire you and has openings pretty regularly. So you can go out on the job sites and search around for that. Queen of Wands and the Magician said you'd be good at it, especially the Magician. It says you'd be pretty good at this. If you choose wisely, find what interests you, find things that you would be passionate about doing. The Magician says that you would be very good at it. Very good at it. So, you know, there you go. There you go. Pile on the certs. I don't know, man. Do people even look at certs anymore? I think certs were like something from the early 2000s. And I say that because of Microsoft's lackluster cert program and all of the hot IT programming languages being non-certifiable. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Angular, you know, an Angular certification. I don't even know if that exists. An Angular changes every month. Like, what are you going to get certified on? It changes. By the time you get a cert, it's changed twice, you know? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if IT search is still a thing or not. I think that was early 2000s hype, but you know, well, it depends on what you get. If you get something like a Lean Agile certification, that means something. But the old certs, like the old Microsoft certified DBA and all that garbage, I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I mean, you could have to be a cop for a few years. I don't know. Diane, thank you for your donation. Let me do. The Fed loves them. Well, I've worked in IT for 30 years, so I don't know. In my brand of IT with just solid software development, I don't know. They require a degree. and they couldn't care less about your certs. It depends on where you're at. Obviously, some fields are going to love certs, some fields are not. Again, IT is literally bottomless pit of IT is a bottomless pit where you can go in and you can just say, I like databases. Well, okay. We got Oracle, we got DB2, we got mainframe, we got SQL, we got MySQL. True, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. We got T-SQL, we got PL-SQL, we got stored procedures, we got all sorts of rules and all that stuff that you can go with. I mean, it's a bottomless pit. That's just a database. That's one thing. That's one thing. That's database. That's all I said. And you can go for 50 hours with stuff. You got database scans, database architecture, and all that stuff. Nomad, thank you for your donation. Let me know what your question is, my friend. Database architecture, database optimization, database indexing, database query stuff, database compares. And you're still on one little word. Diane, I saw your question. Hey, do you know how I know I saw your question, Diane? Because it's right there. All right, Diane, we got you covered. All right, let's see. Yeah, I can go on for like an hour. Nobody wants to hear me talk about database. And then we could say programming. And then it's another bottomless pit. Well, what do you want to do? Well, I want to do C++. Okay, nobody does that anymore, but sure, let's do C++. Yeah. Somebody on the radio, it's like some radio show, and somebody was talking about programming, and they go, you need to learn C++. And I started laughing, and it was like a comedy show. People still do. Okay, maybe robotics. Okay, robotics, maybe. But like real life, nobody does C++. I'm just saying. Nobody does C++. All right. In the real world. Right now, it's .NET and Angular. And maybe React.js. Or anything with JavaScript is hot right now. It depends on where you're at. Again, we have front end. Could be bottom end. Back end. I don't know. As long as it isn't Agile. Curious one. Agile is hot right now. I'm just saying, if you got an Agile cert, I'm telling you now, that's hot. Everybody I talk to, that's hot. All right, speaking of hot, Diane wants to know, what are my hidden talents? Three of Cups says that you have ability to get people to talk that are not really, even .NET is going. I don't know. I mean, .NET's been around since 2000-ish. I don't know. Okay, never mind. I don't want to talk about programming for the next 9 years. The Three of Cups says you have the ability to bring people together. You have the ability to get people and, talk to them and get them to talk. Maybe they had some problems. Maybe they had a fallout. No pun intended to the movie nor the game. But you have the ability to bring these people together, to get them to talk when they otherwise wouldn't have talked. And you have this ability to just sort of soothe problems over or get things resolved. And I think you're good at it because you get right to the meat of the matter. You don't mess around. You get directly to the root cause, you figure out what it is, and you get the solution done. The Fool says that you're also good at sort of getting into a situation that other people would have problems dealing with, but I don't think you have that many problems at all. I think you can get into an unexpected situation and make good progress with it, make some good stuff come out of it. So you're good on your feet, you're good thinking dynamically, spontaneously even. And I think that sort of gets you into the situations that you need to be in. So you're not really afraid of change, but once you get into these dynamic things, again, you can pull yourself out pretty well. Six of Wands says overall you're pretty successful. You haven't really found something to where you're just complete failure, right? You're pretty successful at a variety of stuff. You're not amazing. You're not going to go start oil painting tomorrow. and be doing masterwork, but you can do something pretty decent if somebody shows you. I think you're good at picking stuff up quickly. And the Eight of Swords says that I think you restrict yourself sometimes. You restrict yourself sometimes. You're like, I don't think I should do that. When in reality, you might want to try it. You might want to try it. So don't restrict yourself so much. Get out and jump into it and find out what is going to happen with that. Speaking of what's going to happen, TCTT week. What is in the week ahead? We got one more day before the week gets started, and then we're going to go with nomad trees here in a minute. My single life is doomed. That's nomad. That's not a way to start out a reading. My single life is doomed. All right, so let's find out until we do that, the general for the week, not the corporal, not the major, but the general. We'll do that with the one of my favorites. One of my favorites, the Golden Wheel Tarot. Here we go. Ask them out. You should ask them out. You say, hey, you're cute. Mona, thank you for your donation. Let me know what your question is, Mona. All right. You should ask them out. You could be, hey, you're cute. And what? There's no cute guys. Wait a minute. I don't believe that. I mean, you're talking to a cute guy right now. I'm just saying. There's no cute guys. Really? I mean, there's one right here. Okay. Eight of Swords is all about the restrictions and pulling back and not really wanting to step into something that you're going to get in trouble with, or not really want to step into something that's going to smell bad type of thing, right? And I think that's where you're headed next week. I think you're going to see a situation where you're going to be like, okay, I can do that. I can start that. I can try that, but that smells bad. And if I step in it, I'm going to have it on my shoe. So, it's one of those things. For example, I bought a lawnmower because I was like tired of paying people. I'm like, I'm going to mow my own lawn. And I didn't realize that the shoes that I use to mow the lawn will be permanently damaged beyond repair and will be formally my lawnmower shoes from that point on. I didn't know that, but now they are. So that's the way it goes. Luckily, they weren't, they're fairly old, but I didn't know that was going to happen. So the Eight of Swords says, watch next week. Don't step into something that smells bad that you can't get off your shoe. Now, you got two majors here. You got the Hierophant and the Star. I think that there is an authority figure, someone that leads, that is going to want you to go with them, or going to have an idea for you to sort of pursue. And I think that's a good thing to pursue. I think that's a good thing to sort of follow along with that. Sunshiny Day, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. So, as far as that goes, if you see the authority figure and they have an idea for you, they want you to come along on this chase, I think it'd be kind of interesting to see where they're going with it, because the Star says they know what they're doing. The Seven of Wands, though. The Seven of Wands says definitely be careful next week about what you respond with. I think somebody's going to tick you off. Don't respond immediately. Relax. Never type a message when you're angry or anything. Wait till you're calm and cool and collected, and then type the response. Don't get caught up in their drama. All right, Sunshiny Day. What is your question? Let me know. Sunshiny Day. Oh, you already let me know your question. Or Mona. Was it Mona? Yeah, Mona. Let me know your question. All right. Here we got nomad trees. Will anyone ever something? Wow. Okay. Will anyone ever have the courage to ask me? Let's find out by using this tarot here, whatever it is. The Wonderland Tarot. There you go. No satisfaction. Divine guidance. Okay, divine guidance. We'll see about that. Whoa, we'll see about that. We'll throw all the cards all over the place. All over the place. We'll throw it everywhere. Jasmine wants to know, what are the rules? Jasmine, I've got good news and bad news. The good news is there's no list. There's no list. Donations take priority, and then I pick at random. So what's the bad news? Well, post your question to chat, but if I don't like it, I'm probably not going to read it. So, I mean, there's that. You know? You never know what you're going to get. You never know what you're going to get. All right. So, Eight of Pentacles says that you're going to have to do the work. You're going to have to do the work. This is the work card. This is the getting stuff done card. And it appears that you may have to do that work after all. You may have to do some of that work. You may actually have to ask them, not literally ask them out, but how hard is it to flirt? How hard is it to flirt? I mean, that's what the tarot is asking. How hard is it really to just flirt, right? Eight of Pentacles, you're going to have to do some work here. You got to do some work. You can't just sit back in the lawn chair and hopefully the UPS guy is super cute when he delivers. You can't, come on. I mean, come on. All right. And the Four of Wands says you got to get out. You have to get out more. The Four of Wands, you're at home, turned upside down, get out. And just move around. Get out, find people, talk to people. Eight of Cups says, open yourself up. Don't be in a situation where you feel like you're constricted or you don't have what you need or something like that. Then the Nine of Wands says, you know, again, don't be defensive. Find that cute person. Just say hi. You know, I mean, how hard is it? Just say hi. You can't sit in the lawn chair waiting for the UPS guy to be cute today. It's just not going to work. It's not going to work. You got to get out. You got to say hi, maybe do a little flirting with the cute guys. And if you haven't seen a cute guy in a month, there's something wrong with that situation. You're going to the wrong place, or I don't know what your definition of cute, maybe a little bit different. I don't know what's going on, but you got to get out. You got to say hi. You got to do a little flirting, a little smile. I mean, guys are stupid. I'm going to give you that. I mean, I'm a guy, and I know that I'm just completely stupid when it comes to relationships. So, you know, you may have to, normally if you just smile, that's a flirt. But I don't know. If they're really stupid, you may have to go a little farther. I mean, I'm just saying. You may have to go a little extra mile. So, Nomad, good luck with all that. And, I mean, there's cute people all over. I'm cute. You know, I got cute hands. That's all you need is a cute hand. Cute hand. Well, my hand's not cute. It's got like veins hanging out. What is up with my veins? What is going on with the veins? Like, look at that. Like, the veins are just hanging out of my hand. See? What's going on with the veins? Like, why are they hanging out like that? What do they want? Do they want something? What do they want? Why are they hanging out like that? It's creeping me out. I'm telling you now. All right. Mona wants divine guidance, but before that, no, actually, Mona was first. All right. Divine guidance. What do them veins want? What did I ever do to one of those veins? What did I do that made them that upset that they got to just stand out like that? I mean, I'm nice. I'm a nice guy. My blood is pumping. I don't know. My blood is pumping hard. That sounds dirty, but sure. I guess. Maybe the veins want a reading. Maybe we'll have a vein reading. That could be a thing. I don't think that's ever happened on a tarot channel in my life, that someone gives their veins a reading. I could do it. Don't tempt me. I could do it. By the way, there's a person on YouTube that does realistic colored pencil stuff. And I watched them and I was like, that's some good stuff. And their hands look like that they were like 60 or 50 or something. Not 50. They're more like 60, 65. I'm like, it's good to see this person, you know, maybe retired, and they're doing the colored pencil. That's awesome. And then they showed the person, and the person was like 20. I'm like, whoa, is that a thing? Like if you do the colored pencil, do you just like kill your hands or something? I don't know. I'm well hydrated. I am. How far are you on your book now? I have 95 pages. So I would say I'm about 70% done on my book. Every day I have new ideas and I write them down and I just knock it out. I mean, I'm blowing out like 5 pages a day. So it's going to be end of September still. But I do have a prototype book being printed. When that comes, we'll check it out. All right, divine guidance. Let's see. They work with their hands. I mean, that is a thing. That is a thing. All right, I don't know what my veins want. I don't know. Are they going to take my hand hostage? Like, what's going to happen there? All right. Divine guidance, a wheel of fortune. What you're doing works. It works. You're on the right path. What you're doing works. True. Thank you for your other donation. I appreciate it. Read my veins. All right. See, a vein that's never happened. This is a world's first right here. The Wheel of Fortune says, do what you're doing. What you're doing works. I think it's effective. I think it's something that's going to be workable in the long run. The Wheel of Fortune, keep that cycle going. Keep the thing going, right? 3 of Wands says, don't make long plans. Your long plans ain't working out. Short term. Keep it short term. Figure it out to do short term. The 3 of Wands, when it's reversed, it says don't look out amongst that big plot of land. Keep it shorter, close by. That's going to be more important for you. And the 4 of Swords as well says take it easy and don't sort of try to get some of those stretch goals that you've been doing. You're trying to get the stretch goal. You're like, I think I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to try that and see what happens. You want to back that up a little bit. You want to take it easy. Take it relaxed. Don't try that. 4 of Swords says rest. Take a break. Don't get into a situation where you're overexerting yourself, you're overstretching yourself, because that's going to lead to the Queen of Pentacles, where you have to pull back suddenly and then everybody's upset and all that other stuff. So there you go. Health Works for Us. Thank you for your subscription. I appreciate that. Health Works for Us gets to see the veins. Is it going to happen this week? Sunshiny day. Is it going to happen this week? Is it going to happen this week or maybe next week? Let's see. So it's kind of a yes or no question. I'm thinking the golden would be good for this. Kind of a yes or no question. Heidi. Hey there, Tarot Oracle. Well, hello, Heidi. Heidi, how are you doing? Heidi says, I read tarot too. Well, Heidi, that's good. Heidi also says, I was wondering how I could become a better reader and gain more querence. That's a good question. Might get to that one after I read my veins. Heidi, you got to read your veins. You got to do a vein reading. All right. That's the answer, Heidi. You got to read, you got to do a tarot reading for your veins. Okay. The 9 and the 9. Well, the 9 is a pretty good conclusionary. Is that a word? A pretty good conclusion card. You get the 9 and the 9. The Coins and Cups combination says that it does round out and it does finish. It does happen this week. We got a positive thing here. It does happen this week. We got 2 great cards. The 9 of Coins and Cups. Again, talking about the earthly and the emotional. Things coming together. Things joining and getting where you want them to be. So yes, I do think that it's going to happen this week. So what else we got with the 8 of Swords? Okay, it's going to happen this week because you solved something, you cleared out something, you opened an opportunity, you opened a door. You opened a door, and it wasn't open before. And now, because that opportunity opened, because the door's open, you're getting into a situation where, yeah, I think you're really going to get into that conclusion this week. And death, again, points to be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it, right? Is it going to happen this week? Yes. But what happens after? Death says that when it happens, it's going to move you into another situation or something else that is going to be a little bit unique. That's going to be where it's at. So that is going to be pretty cool for you. I think it is going to indeed happen. There you go. There you go. The monster deck for my veins. I mean, what's a vein deck? What is a vein deck? I mean, I don't know. We could use the Waterfall Tarot. We could use the Waterfall Tarot. That's going to be a good one. It's sort of like a waterfall in my veins. A waterfall in my veins. What do the veins want? What do they have in mind? Where are they going with this? Why are they the bonfire? That's a good idea too. All right, we're getting a reading for my veins. Never seen before in the history of tarot. Let's see what is going on with that. The Four of Swords says, my hands need a day off. That's what the veins want. The hands need a day off. The hands need a day off, or they may bleed. By the way, my Four of Swords has blood on it. It's got blood on it. So, if you're looking for Four of Swords with blood, mine has it. So the Four of Swords says you got to give my hands, or I need to rest my hands. Just give them a day off. Give them a day off. You don't need hands to pick up stuff. Just give them a day off. So when I'm drinking my water, I could just go like this. I go like this. I'm not sure how you get the cap off. Don't use the hands. Get the cap off, and then go like this with the arms and drink the water. And just give my hands a day off. Hands need a day off. King of Cups says moisturize. Need to get the lotion? Need to get the lotion. Puts the lotion in the basket. It puts the lotion in the basket. It puts the lotion in the basket. The King of Cups is all about water. Is all about water and hydration. Keep hydrated. Put the lotion on. Put the lotion in the basket. Put the lotion on. That's going to be... And we have another Six of Cups. My hands need a friend. My hands need a friend. A lot of places I can go right now with that joke. A lot of places I can go with the joke, none of which are good for YouTube broadcast. If it was something, was at a bar, which you can't be at a bar anymore, maybe I could go ahead with the joke, but we're not going to do it. My hands need a friend. They need a friend. Seven of Cups says that my hands need more variety. They need more variety, Yeah, you could get the hose again. That's hydration. The hose is hydration. But yeah, the Seven of Cups says my hands need a bit more variety. A bit variety of cups. Maybe a couple of different coffee cups, I think is where I'm going with this. That's a solution. My veins say that I need different coffee cups. I'm using the same one every day. My hands are like, this is really boring, man. You need different cups. You need different cups. All those cups in that seven. By the way, this is my Waterfall Tarot. If you like this, it'll be on sale in 2 weeks. Etsy link below. Etsy link below. If you like this, and I know you do, because it's just stunning. I'm just saying, you can go and order it in 2 weeks and you're going to get it quickly. I'm going to ship it out. I'm going to work on my book in the meantime. I need a chalice. That's all you need. That's all you need is a chalice. Yeah, the hands need a friend. All right, who has a question? Post your question in chat. We'll do one more. It's a wild night. It is an unusual night for sure. Post one question in chat. We will grab one at random and see what is going on. My hands need a friend. Wolf, will you be my hands friend? Touche. The one with the biggest ego. I thought you were going to spill the water on the deck. No. Nobody has a question? Your hand says your cup is boring. It is. It is. I guess we could do the magic trick. We could do another magic trick while we wait for a question. If you're new to the channel, I don't think anybody's on the channel except the people that are here every day. If you're new to the channel, this is the money trick. We got $1, $2, $3, $4, $5. I can't buy much with this. What are you going to do with this? It's $5. What am I going to buy with $5? You can't. You can't. You need coins. You need coins. So I need some coins. All I do is snap like that. And the 5 changes to $100. It's real. 20, 40, 60, 80, $100. That is the money trick. If you've never been here before, you'll never come back. If it's your first time on the channel, you'll never come back. So many tricks. So many tricks. Health works for us. Health works for us is trying to figure out how the money trick works, by the way. Will she stop the madness? Ooh, that's a good question. What will happen with my job? You need to hold hands with somebody. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Ocean, are you volunteering? Ocean, are you volunteering? Are you drinking enough water? I drink so much. You have no idea how much water. I drink an obscene amount of water. I drink so much water. That's my financial advisor. All right. Will she stop the madness? This is the last question. We are ending soon. I'm going to go write more on my book. I'm going to write more on my book after the stream. We're going to use the Thoth because nothing says bad news quite like Crowley. Quite like Crowley. See, Crowley already said he wants this one, the Hierophant. There you go. Social distancing. We can't hold hands. Maybe we could hold hands on the internet. I don't know. Like a little, you know, a little virtual hand holding there. There you go. All right, last reading. I'm back tomorrow morning. In 11 hours, I'll be back. And tomorrow night. So 24 hours and 11 hours. Pick one and you can see me there. Hierophant says that, will she stop the madness? She's got some problems. She does have some problems. I mean, there's that. Curly Sue, thank you for your donation. Appreciate that. Curly Sue, what happened to the condo? What happened to the condo, Curly Sue? So yeah, the Hierophant says that they have some problems and they think that it's very important to keep the madness going. They got to keep it going. They need to keep it rolling. And it's a mental thing, right? It is a mental thing for them. They enjoy it. They think it's important. And they really want to sort of get serious with it in a lot of different ways. But it is very sort of a mental thing for them where they think it is an important part of their life. They want to get serious with it. And the madness will continue. So yes or no? I'm saying no, they won't stop the madness. I'm just saying. Again, the ace says that I'm going to keep it going. I'm going to keep it rolling. I'm not going to do the same madness all the time, but I am going to continue it. If that's okay, then, you know, they'll be all right. But it's not really going to stop. I can't donate as a bandit here. Thanks for buying the book. Okay, cool. Chad, yeah, whatever. Let me know. It's not available until the end of September. All right. I mean, there is that. Will I win the court date? Will I walk away free? Oh, okay. Yeah, they're not going to stop. Chad, they're not going to stop the madness, Chad. They're not going to stop it. Chad, they're going to keep it going. They're going to keep it rolling like the midnight train to Georgia. Is that the thing? So, Curly, what happened to the house or whatever you were looking at? Keith, apply apartment today so we can get approved and move in. Will he get it? Okay. Will he get the apartment or not? Hopefully. All right. Say good night. Diane, good night to you as well. So good to have you here. So good to have all of you hanging out with my crazy self. You never know what you're going to get on the channel, for sure. You just never know. You might get a magic trick. You might get angels on bicycles. You might get Rubik's Cube trick. You never know what you're going to get. You might get a tarot reading occasionally, too. You might get a painting. You might see my painting. It never know. You never know. Will they get an apartment? Yes or no question. Pretty simple. They're going to get this apartment or not? I think so. I think so. What do we got here? We got some good stuff. We got the Chariot means you don't have to look anymore. The Chariot, you don't have to keep searching. You don't have to do the EverQuest, where you're trying to level up. The Chariot reverse says we're going to be able to settle. We're going to be able to settle down here and relax. Settle down and relax and not have to keep going. Not have to keep going. The Chariot reverse says that's good as well. Knight of Pentacles is sort of a conclusion. There where you're in it, you're relaxed, and you have that garden around you. And I think that would be fantastic. I think that's going to be good for you as well. Death says that this is the option that you're going to end up with. So Death says that you are going to get it. Not only that, but you're going to move into a different stage. So there is like a new stage coming up for you as far as living arrangements are concerned. And I think this is sort of step one or part of it as you're sort of going into that. So again, it's looking good. I think we're really going to be nice there. I think that's going to get going on. The Page of Wands, though, says you got to come in strong with this. So when you go, where they go, I think they got to come in strong, and I think they're going to make a good first impression. People are going to like them. They're going to show the apartment. They're going to get the paperwork worked out, and I think that's going to be happy there. I think it's going to be good. So yes or no? Yes. I see. Yes, I think that they're going to get this done. Without you, doesn't matter. I think the apartment is going to be rocking for that. Now, we got a court date. Will I walk away free? We got a court date. We need a legal deck is what we need. A legal deck. But this is not, this is not legal advice. Before we start with legal advice, I got to say, I'm not a lawyer. This is entertainment purposes only. Entertainment purposes only. This is not legal advice, nor should it be construed as such. It's simply a tarot reading about a court date. How is it going to go? How is it going to go? Will I walk away free? Another yes or no question. Knight of Swords, that's looking good. That's looking good. The Chariot. I think that you got to come back. I think you got to come back. It's not a situation where you're going to walk away free. It's a situation where you're going to have to come back for something. The Five of Wands says the conflict is over, or sort of the court is over. There's not going to be a lot of stuff hanging out at the end here. I think things are going to get settled while you're there. Five of Wands is traditionally a conflict card. When it's reversed, it means a conflict is concluding, it's relaxing, it's pulling back a little bit. And you get in a situation where it's going to be nice. It's going to be nice. You don't have any more conflict. You don't have any more worries as well. The Knight of Swords says you get out. You get away from this. It's not something where you go completely free because the Chariot reverse. So you have this strong action card with another action card reversed. The strong action card of the Knight of Swords says you're going to get, for now, you're going to get let loose. You're going to get loose. So there you go. The Seven of Wands, though, says you get defensive, or you're having to run defense. You're having to do defense for some reason or another. So that means that you're going to have to come back. You're still going to have a defense going. You still need a defense. You're still defending yourself. Why? Because the Chariot says you're not going anywhere. You got to come back. You got to return. That could be a situation where maybe they reschedule something, or it could be a situation where they want you to come back for a follow-up, or something happens where you need to go back to the court. So the Chariot, you're not going anywhere. You're still in defensive mode, but you go free. So maybe it's community service where you need to come back for the community service. Maybe it's something where you need to follow up. Maybe it gets rescheduled. I don't know, but you got to come back. But the good news is you do get away, basically. You be able to get away. So that's going to be something to figure out exactly what that means when you get there. Anyway, thank you again for all your donations and your support. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me. I'll be here tomorrow morning and tomorrow night. Come see me then.
I see a sky with a reindeer car, but I'm not running. I see